We're going to see him immediately take some mid-control. The clashing tiles.
Yeah, they're just trying to fight them. They're watching for it. They want to take the fight straight to him, try and earn a few more of these ults. Less onto the corner.
It's a good idea for QCK to try to push through that, see if he can find the kill. Flash.
Players though, deep flash. Along with that, I mean, a Dizzy, a Wingman, everybody collided and collected into that deep corner here, but it just don't have the weaponry to really nail them. The paranoia was fantastic, and maybe more so. One player to stand. It's 2 years on 1 HP. Smoking onto the spike, it's turned just like that. Wall up, Devi blocking it. Has to be broken here, but a reload for 2 years now, and he's so low that it just feels like he can't get the spam bullets on, spraying through, just needs one to really hit and connect. It's not happening! It's a massacre, Thrifty.
And Devi even cleaning up 2Es at the end. Immediately in round 2, showing you some of the power that PRX have on defense. And it comes down to the fact that their comp is so good for flood defending into B. That flood defending back B is one of the most successful ways you can possibly play this map. And when you have flash Dizzy combos to get into backside, the other side, even though that one-way missed.
Yeah, into this corner, he's really stuck here. There's no repositioning, they've overwhelmed them. Doesn't matter about the superior weaponry. Needs to be that refight, the re-peek as well, a little bit. Just wrangling the beast that is their rifles. Aftershock can't be walking too far into this one. Dodging of the flash, Dizzy up into the air, but Sadak, he's taking a fight straight to them, and now frustration really showing. Dodging at the timing, no! The dart just revealed and towards the back, and it's back-to-back Thrifties, man.
I'm confused though. In what way was Forsaken stuck in the corner? Monyet's above him. He can walk backwards whilst keeping his crosshair focused towards A-Link. They could have set up a double face.
Yeah, they could have.
He's just kind of shoved himself in a corner looking to try to take the fight. I assumed he was just going to continue backing up.
And they've gained control and ground and another kill. You cannot be doing this to me now. I'm telling you. The MasterCard representatives will be very happy, but it's not exactly the most picture-perfect Valorant that we've ever seen here. Wingman alerting the presence, at least to know now that a few loud players are here. Spike still dropped down, but it's coordinated off, and they've obtained those rifles, and they're using them to great success. Now, I'm going to really just brute force their way through. They've gathered the spike up, but listen, they're just spamming it through. One left to stand, Sadak. You can't overcome it. It's a back-to-back Thrifties.
The aggression coming out, very similar to the pistol round. And Loud, think of things from their perspective just for a moment here. They're in an elimination game. The pressure is on them. They're playing against a difficult opponent. They've only matched up against once, and they lost that time. Now, Kawanzin's trying to get Tiles to use this fault line that goes sideways and covers both sides, and they use it to pick off something. So once again, Bren, the team with worse utilities winning it out.
Into the side, Kawazin dart into a deep position. An attempt of a timing by Mindfreak is immediately punished. 2 left to stand, 2 left to fight. PRX. What have they got in them? Oh, yeah, really wide face there, and he's going to get beamed down straight.
The Tombola machine. You never know what's coming out the other side, and we're all getting shaken up and down.
Backside position, though. Quickly, Devi is going to be swarmed from this position. Molly at the feet, dropping down, and a nailed shot, man. I mean, so much precision. It's a bit of chip damage, but nothing really more to show for it. And here it is.
4 players blinded.
There, big one with the Dizzy on top of it. Rolling Thunder now has to be committed. Thrash slow to a crawl. Les is a monster in this spot. This particular position, and always trying to tuck himself up onto the box here. Are they even going to be aware of it? Through slow warp at their feet. Kawazin. Few random bullets, he might think it's cleared. It's not. Patience! Played to perfection here by Mindfreak. Might be looking for a few more still. He's dropped down to 2 of them. Devi has a gun of his own now, ready for the spray through, ready for the spray down, revealed. Tucks to the corner, sidearm out and wide, but Les will put him down and put him to rest here, dodging to the flash, but he's got a lot to overcome now. Les is side, but he's going to have no opportunity to really get a free plan off here. Molly down, running through it, Monyet, and there it is. Round 1, they know it, tucked to the corner, something. Recognizing the win conditions, guess what? Another Massacre Thrifty.
Yeah, and also an ace. Powered by Mindfreak being able to get a Q play in this corner and Kawanzin not really able to clear it. Devi following up with the rifle, and it pays off for Mindfreak. Now Loud, change up the pace.
Oh my goodness, it's PRX. taking a fight straight to them. Yeah, Loud opted into that pace increase. They wanted to try and fight it. It ends up them being punished. One-way smoke as well. This is just sharpness on display. Through mid, face wide, doubled up in the high-low, but no casualties or kills. Yet Devi, he's making a go of it. He's making a mess of it. I mean, Kawazuna puts him to rest.
Yeah, the Mosh got a kill, and Sadak's just sticking the orb right in the middle of all of these guys' faces.
Oh, win. Oh, no.
Wait.
He's what? What's going on?
That's wild. Just hoping that he would find another player involved. Kawazuna sprays down too, but something gets the response.
The clutch really begins, but he was just aiming in the wrong location. 4 kills.
Broad towards that area of the map.
Yeah.
But there was no smoke up towards top mid, not enough players in mid to dominate those sight lines. And so there's a kerfuffle that happens over there that PRX come out, I guess, to the good. And Sadak's trying to make it fake like it's happening over towards A, and the PRX players just peek. The more mess that's involved here, the more I think you start playing towards PRX's strengths.
Deep molly, deep dart, flash into the corner. Monyet's here with the judge. No clearance. No clearance. It's starting to get sloppy. It's starting to get sloppy indeed. And guess what? Exactly where a team like PRX thrives. Pound for pound, this team, they were born and bred in the chaos.
Another Loud player surrounded. In a 1vx, completely surrounded.
Yep.
And PRX want to take control of A and push PRX back, and they can't figure out how. The judge, the paranoia, the swings from both sides, just getting pulled into the maw of PRX.
I saw smiles on the faces of the PRX players. Of course it would be.
Yeah, not the coach.
Never, Alex. Their match, and a deep dart as well, that's not going to be accounted for. Hunter's Fury, though, tucks into it, gets the connection, gets the collision course straight into these players, and Monyet does a decent job of just avoiding it. Dodging, ducking, weaving, but not enough there, and a repeat with the Outlaw. Something has something to say. On a reload, online, shock darts, though, jumping around the punish, and they're out wide and open, ready for the taking.
Beginning, when no team could really get a handle on the economy. Everything that Loud tries, bearing in mind that this was a lower eco buy as well, but it's all just been getting crushed. Surely, Loud are going to change things up. There is a chance that a bullet could find the back of something's head here.
Yeah, he's not watching for it, and so he will be falling. Falling down, he certainly could, and really turn this into more than a winnable spot with 2 years. In that late lurk player, dropping like flies. Advantage here with the pit, with the rolling thunder. Really just letting it loose and letting it rip here. Sky high, that's Devi. He's going to be flying forwards and won't be able to withstand any sort of pressure there, leaving it just to Mindfreak now.
Mindfreak's been good at catching 2Es in all of these previous rounds, but finally 2Es gets his value on the lurk. I hesitate to say important because they did flip-flop a lot at the beginning of this map. But they could be decisive. Everybody on PRX grouped up to try to punish 2Es.
Disrespecting for that one here. 2 years, backs away with the TP, off-angle approach now with the paranoia, sent flying onto the left-hand side. 2 years, so not accounted for. QCK just trying to back him up as well as bail him out, and they are just collecting all sorts of kills, but the damage done through the wall, not enough to collect the kill onto Devi.
Overextending to deal with Devi. Sadak shocks himself on the corner, but does pick up the kill.
Getting flustered, perhaps. Okay, there eventually with the reset of the aim. Less the importance of it, despite the initial start of this first half, but really it sets them up beautifully.
Look, the slow up there, Devi is used as bait, and they really do bait Loud into taking bad fights in that situation. Les takes an opportunity to try to go aggressive, gambling on the fact that PRX would not have that wall, but 2Es on the flank.
Yeah, peppered here, holding the util, good adjustment by Mindfreak. Into mid, pop flash, wall up. Hearing all this noise, hearing all these sounds, but you can't survive it past the box. A call is made though. Loud want to commit into this fight. I'm going to commit heavily, out wide. Miscommunication, perhaps. Something drops down as well, forced into the spectator's seat with the spike drop down. PRX seeking to try and fight them deep into these angles. Now Loud already for it with those protocols. Monyet left alone to his devices. Only the Spectre in his hands. It would have to be a miracle. It would have to be mistakes to be made. Less though.
Really nice spot. And not just that, they did find a timing through mid. So anytime one of these timing-based macro plays works, it's going to add another layer of confusion in Sadak's calling.
Yeah, coming out from the back, here's the rotation. QCK collects him. Quick on it with the trigger. Now we see it, players lit up like a beacon. Something only to one, instant trade. Something Forsaken just trying to play in tandem with each other, but they are overwhelming them. Mindfreak towards the back. Les is dodging and weaving, gliding across the floor. He finds it now, leaving it to Devi. And ticking away. What is the call here? Tapping again, this time Les sticking, not making the same mistake as the prior game 2 years. Locking down the angle and approach. Tucks. Side by side, wants to play together now, him and something here, running back forwards, facing with it. The flash is not connecting here. Les run the back, feeling really the heat and the pressure, but Kawazin seeks to relieve it, and now back into the action and the fight. Rolling Thunder committed, and you're not getting away with that one yet. Tried to TP to evacuate and escape the ire, still after shock. Plenty of util left. Where that come from? Mindfreak. 2 on the table now, 2 left to go. Dropping down, knows they're not on it. Peeking through, another tap will force Mindfreak out into the open. Kawazin really seeking to deny this one. Not half! Running him down! Mindfreak performs magic before our bloody eyes.
What a ridiculous round for PRX to get. That was them on basically an eco round as well. Gonna be labeled as a Red Bull clutch, but could just as easily be called the Thrifty. Their economy was not good. It all came down to Mindfreak, and Loud could not find a safe position to go for the half.
Hesitation just to stick it and trust that they could potentially just hold down the angle. The Kawazin in that spot. I mean, it's super reminiscent, honestly, of the other day.
It's very...
How to play in Sen, John QT's playing the clutch. They can't decide who's sticking, a bit of miscommunication, maybe getting frantic.
Flash players to retake in this spot.
Absolutely. Paranoia though, Monyet going to be using this one nice and early, still holding for the shotgun. Molly at your feet, Mindfreak going to be pushed out to the open, and he is the critical player. Has to dodge and duck and weave away from these bullets. Led just flying straight past him as they're trying to attempt to clear through. Look at the ore placement on high. 2 years. He's got so much more to do from this position. He just doesn't have enough info to really work with. Disastrous here for Loud, with the fact that it was that weaker investment.
At least one Sheriff and I think a Stinger to work with, but they forced into this to try to stop PRX from getting to 11 on the board. Loud are now only 2 lost rounds away from being eliminated in 4th place. Of the top teams, look at this, another boost play coming out from PRX.
Oh! It's disgusting.
And they do it again, very reminiscent of when they first brought out the Sage Comp on Pearl. Bait out the fights here from QCK and 2Es. And this tower is going to crumble it down, making a fool of Leicester boot.
It's pure whimsy. Smiles on the faces as they're having it. I mean, they have brought this.
Loud now need 5 in a row to be able to pull this out. And for them to go for this boost play, they know that the Dizzy has been broken in many rounds, so they know that somebody is top mid, waiting to break that piece of Gecko utility. They boost up, get the punish, and all of that in a round where Loud were just going for the eco anyway, trying to play for overtime. Forced to.
There with a knife. What's
He's so
the call
fast.
now for PRX?
He's so fast!
Manya doesn't care, man! Disrespectful in nature. Back, though, of the head. Flipped up by Kawazin as he does seek out that trade, and he will be granted it. Now to Thrash, though. Set this one up forwards here, still slowed. Seeking to reposition. Kawazin lays down the law and potentially gives them a fighting chance.
Can he be the hero just when his team needs it? One more onto Forsaken, important, and he takes it.
Good control.
4K in the round.
Something drops him, though. No ace to be really looked for. Something pulling this out of seemingly nowhere. 1v1 and Loud. Desperation. QCK knows the position. Throws the molly. Flash round dodge. Juked. Avoided. QCK saves the day.
Still came down to a 1v1.
Oh. We have seen, when Loud's back is up against the wall, Les tends to take matters into his own hands. Mindfreak taken out. They still have the res online for this one, but Divide, with him falling, no longer available. Dizzy committed by something. He's looking to see if he can get himself onto the deeper line. You don't expect that. Drops it. 3 versus 3 now. The knife attack. Info gathered, at least that they know that Les is going to be there, but he's already playing now. High-low setup. The rest of his team out wide here. Something going for the peak, going for the peak! Catches it in the perfect timing. A bullet to the chest with the IGL down and deleted. 2 left standing. Les. Again, heroics are necessary. And it has to be coming out swinging, traded. 1 to stand, 2 years to do the most. A fake with the TP, a paranoia evaded and dodged and juked, but the crossfire setup, it's too strong, it's too damn strong, and PRX seal it away. Loud, drop it out. See you later, sent to the airport.
And something closing out Sunset.